Good morning. This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. I'm back on Sea Power, where I've made another pretty good, I think, um, scenario. So basically, in this scenario, Russia did a surprise attack in Europe, which caught the United States pretty much off guard, and in the process, Russia set up a blockade of Norfolk using numerous submarines. Now, this mission is going to have two SAGs. You're going to have a carrier SAG and an ASW SAG. And your job is to use the ASW SAG to clear out the submarines and protect the carrier surface group, and then at the end they'll join back up. There's one P3 aircraft you have to work with, and of course the ASW group is Hazard Perrys, so they all have helos you can work with. And the bottom line is there's reports of Russian spy ships in the area that are well trained in deception, and this is also a very busy commercial port. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm not going to go too far into it, I just want to get it started to show you what it's like. And there you go. And I don't mess around in this one. It's not one of those where you have to go a whole long range to figure out what you need to do to get started. But basically, you can see what we got here. We have looks like 4 or 5 surface contacts, which you have to decide if they're going to be a problem, if they're going to just be commercial ships. And we got a couple closer ones here. Both are with ELINT, so they might be the same guy, or I doubt it, but another EMM mission way back there. So I do start the ships out because these people, the ASW group's job is to draw out the submarines. So I started them with the radars going, not MCON, and I started the carrier group completely MCON because they're supposed to remain heading. If you really wanted to, you could use the aircraft on here. Certainly not it's up to you. It's not really set that way because the instructions were you're supposed to keep this guy completely safe, that surface action group, but that's entirely up to you. So the first thing you have to deal with, and like I said, is surface contacts. Now there's random ones in here, there's set ones. I also have set submarines, random submarines, but your job is to run this gap and get the carrier group into that area. So I'm just going to let this run for a few minutes. Got 2 close contacts up here. And let's see, we've got 2 close contacts down here, all surface. And we got some surface in the center here too. But this is pretty cool, I think. It worked out really nice. Numerous submarines, and there is a random amount, so you could have numerous or a lot. I am thinking of modifying this a little bit to maybe take a couple of the Hazard Perrys out of here to make you work the helos a little tighter, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let me know what you think if you run this. For the future for other people, where I could take a couple of these out. I was debating it and debating it. There's my first submarine. Where's it at? There it is. New submerged submarine. Got 2 of them.
Contact faded.
Already faded. Now, see what I would do is I would take helo from any of the hazard parries. They all have 2. This is Sea State 4, by the way, so it's not the calmest weather situation. I made it a little bit more difficult that way.
New submerged submarine. Contact detected.
That's why they're kind of fading and coming back. I believe I have... Wait for that guy. I think I have all the towed sonars out. Yes, I do. Just put 1 or 2 of them above layer. I don't see a way to select that. They all seem to default to below layer. Yeah. So I usually go through and put a couple to above layer just to make sure you got both layers covered. Now, there's a couple things you could do with the P3. Obviously, the P3 has, I think it's, where is it? There he is. He's got 8. By the way, you wanted to lower him to 1,000 feet. He's got 8 Mark 46s and 48 sonar buoys. So the obvious thing to do would be to, load a place with sonar buoys. You could do that with him, and you could also do the helos, or a combination of both. So at this point, he's hostile. That's not what I wanted to do. No.
Roger. Turn 10.
Click on it first. There we go. So he's either an Alpha or a Victor, and he just faded.
New submerged submarine. Contact.
You got a few down here, but there you go. Submarine-wise, you're going to have quite a few, and this is now on the workshop. It's called Norfolk Nemesis, and again the goal is, it doesn't matter if these get to that zone, the carrier group has to get to that zone. Obviously you want to get them all to that zone if possible, but there you go. That's about as far as I'm going to take it. And let me know what you think. I don't know exactly, I will add this, I don't know exactly how the spy ships work. If they give the positions of the surface group to the submarines or not. And the reason I say that is at this point, when every time I've played this, I have not gotten any of my, for example, Oscars to launch their SSN-19s at the ships. I made certain weapons, like tights and freeze on my submarines, but they don't seem to want to launch the missiles. They want to, it looks like they always want to go in and hit them with torpedoes. But
surface submerged submarine. Contacts detected.
I got 2 surface. Oh, one of them's, one's a merchant. Another radar large down there. 2, a large and a very small. A visual with a large. So there you go. Obviously I would send this helo, should be launched by now. Yeah. I'd send this helo down here.
Roger.
Maybe drop a sonar buoy pattern somewhere right in there, and then send another one down to make sure we could cover, actually probably, probably 2 more, but there you go. That's what you want to, how you handle this is entirely up to you. Good luck. Let me know what you think. I think this is a really good one, probably the best one I've made. I spent about a day making this. So again, subscribe and like. If you do download the mod, favorite. Give me some rankings in there. Comments, please give me comments. Too easy, too hard. Excuse me. Anybody that knows my videos, every time I do a video, I have to sneeze. I don't know why. But yeah, feel free to leave me comments, either on the YouTube video here after you play. Neutral warship. Neutral warship. What was that?
Track 7008 is classified.
7004.
Submerged submarine.
Oh,
Track 7007
that is a
is
Russian
classified.
AGI. Isn't that
Warship.
interesting? So it calls it a neutral warship. That's not how I put it in. It's the Red Forces. Oh, you're gonna have to see that? Them sneaky son of a guns. Oh, is this another one? Nope. Oh, there's an Oking. That's a. They called that one hostile.
Submarine. Contact detected.
So I got a couple spy ships in there. There you go. Alright. Again, let me know what you think in the video or in the mods. Look at that sneaky devil. Hovering right by that big commercial ship. How would you shoot that thing? You launch a harpoon. It's going to go for the bigger target. Sneaky devils. Alright. You have a good day. Remember to subscribe and like. I'll see you in the next video.